Good day, my beloved people of Southern Cameroons, Ambazonia. Now, una brother again, this big katika, a swanganda, mango monene one, the territorial warrior. Wait, Almighty God, don't bless me this today with the gift of life. I see bless una for that side away. Una to watch me. Una know what normal tradition, big katika, no ever forget for remind una, make una put una hand for that share button and also for that like button, and if you never yet subscribe as you watch me for YouTube or for Facebook, whatever platform you watch we subscribe, make with the match fire ahead. We'll get a lot for talk as a lot don't happen, but as soon as see and for our title, we will really concentrate for elaborate on some very important issues. But we will just highlight. Thank you as you join now to share. Call your brother then say big article they live and direct because we never share the link. So just help we put your hand for that share the link for whatsoever group, whatsoever platform, any site where you watch we. Call your brother then say big article they live and direct. A lot don't happen for this short time. We will just highlight on that a lot because before we enter for our topic proper. Like the lady where they arrest for Bamenda, where General Ndiba Nawata arrest where they suspect her to be a spy, where they spy on them for La Republique de Cameroon military. Unfortunately, they deceive these our sisters, they always deceive them, say, I go marry you. So they don't give them belly. According to the interrogation, it shows say that was sister. Now in they help the military them for that attack where they become attack key people for market because they pass now through their compound for conshot way. Now only person for that community must know that conshot too well. So now that was sister be give information they can attack market. So generally the only bro be the answer. So now see the Ndiba be the answer. So now see the sister now he already the obele. How we go do this kind of situation? Una tell we make una say una give una own opinion. We come up for they go for Norway, they don't go arrest one prominent businessman because of say they go for go arrest his son with the pretext say now his son help Issa Chiroma Bakari for escape. Now as we talk so they don't burn Chinese camp down to arches. As we go again for Douala way, they don't summon the Dio. Don't summon one mayor for Uri because he said the mayor say Issa Chiroma win. So a lot of arrests that still go on as I be tell una say Ghana Tango go arrest plenty people. Say no be only we now who don't be enemy of the state who will be the talk about the independence or the freedom of Ambazonian. Many people, even the ones the way they say I no one put my mouth for these Ambazonian things. They don't last turn up for be enemy of the state because of this election. Just like I be tell una say a lot of arrests they go take place. The arrests that they still go on. I be say they will just one make tension calm down. Then they start pick people one. As we talk so, still for North, they say they don't arrest a lot of La Republique de Cameroon soldiers then. Where they suspect say that they support Issa Chiroma. Just like how una be a senior comrade Jomba Akuru be talk say they don't bring some modern technology where they spy on people their phone. And una no forget MTN don't be their strong ally and even Orange. So times like this, they go need MTN, need Orange, need Camtel for spy on people their information. I be don't tell una say me, I be network engineer, I know which way I they tell you. Say all those network companies they get savers. Where as you they communicate, it is safe for their saver. Where if they want get back that information, they feel go retrieve them. Because all those network companies they get their saver for security reasons. That's why you see most of us sometimes we hardly communicate without VPN, because with VPN you don't switch from that network. That's why when me I want call like somebody for ground zero, they tell you put on your VPN. They I don't know why most of them need to download VPN where VPN are free. Because if I get my VPN, you get your VPN. Forget that way they say WhatsApp call na end to end. Direct call cannot be end to end, and devices they now where they track WhatsApp call. But if you get your VPN, I get my VPN, we don't switch from their network, so they know we get access to that network. Although modern device, modern software they do if you still crack them, but they are very expensive. And the software they no go fit easy for mount and for all man phone, but the easy way where they fit capture one and through direct calls. Why? Because they get some, like we network engineer, we get some certain words or some certain things then we fit set them for the system. For example, if you go for that system, they said Isa Churuma. They said some certain things then. We, as you talk, it go indicate anyone they talk now concerning this thing. They, like for we Ambazonia, and if you go set Ambazonia. So when any call they go on for Cameroon, they go they look the call. When something appear for they like Churuma, they go listen to the call because they be interested to go for that direction. When something talk for they like indicate for they like Ambazonia, they go into the call because they talk something to that direction. Mostly if they come up from abroad, they come outside. So like this period will not be defined. They need to set some of those kind of things then for their system. With some certain words then, some certain things then, we, if you talk, it go indicate for that system. They go quickly go start listening to that call. So it's easy for track through direct call. But WhatsApp on your VPN end to end, because those software the way they crack WhatsApp call and others, it be very, very expensive. I tell you, like a network engineer, me, I do networking. I do both software and hardware. I be a whole network engineer. So when I tell you some of these things, I know very well. I know how we track things. I know how we fish out information. All these things, they be record for a saver. But to monitor all people at one time, it be very, very difficult. So that's why we go into the system, we set some particular words or some particular things, and if you talk, it go indicate. Just like when we mount CCTV. If we mount CCTV, we leave them for night, for day, we go we. But once you enter, we get indicator, we go indicate even for our phones, a person don't enter that place. We open the camera immediately, start watching the happen. We get some very things then, or some parameters then we would set them where if you cross that parameter or you do some certain things, it go indicate, it go send we message or your alarm. So they don't put most of that kind of things into for their system. So it's easy for them to identify some of those soldiers and way that they work with Isa Chiroma, most especially if they do direct calls. Most especially when they do direct call, MTN, fish them out. That's why they catch many of these people there. So now, you will ask yourself, say, why La République de Cameroon they tell you say Garoua? North don't they calm down, tension don't they calm down. Then they go ahead, go arrest people so they cause violence against so they don't go burn down Chinese camp. Ask yourself, say, which Cameroon the fear? That's why when I look the title for our village, you say, which Cameroon be threatening of? Which Cameroon the fear? Which Ngongo government the fear? We Senegal don't send them letter of congratulations. American embassy for Yaoundé don't send the letter of congratulations. Wait till they still fear. We bear the tweet for a Twitter handle say this election crisis, so if it destabilize the country. What are they afraid of? The same the way that they tell you say Issa Chiroma Dena for Senegal and Senegal don't tell him he leave. What are they really afraid of? That is what I want to discuss with you. Ben Mondo don't come out detail when I say this, so they don't create armed groups. That's why when I say I no post that video, I no can talk with anything, because me, I take everything with a pinch of a salt. Because one, Ben Mondo na a businessman. So if he fight now for your interest, you know how the crisis we don't get on with contracts. So he believes say if he sees this opportunity now for threatening the government so that if he get more contract, now one option that. And two, if he still define way for fight for revenge, for which the way the government don't do it, another option that. Or third, if he support genuinely. So when Modona, that kind of person way, he get the money fine way if he finance army. So they no get for take a trade too light. If at all you know be inside that way, it is just one for gain his own contract. He want trading gongo them because you know the way the system they work, gain his own contract them. So they need to, if truly in the do now for trading them, they give him more contract or more businesses, they need to be afraid of it, because if they do them for revenge or truly if they support Issa Chiroma because he want his own position too for the government, a juicy position, or he want to get contracts them directly. So they need to think that in way they talk very well, because he get the ability for create those forces where they talk, he get the money. And I need to see Ben Mondo, they can make forces now inside Cameroon. No, I need to see Issa Chiroma, they can make forces inside Cameroon. So which way Cameroon they really fear? First, na place where Issa Chiroma they. I don't hear that they can't talk say Issa Chiroma they Senegal. I ever tell on my things that I had, I be always tell. And I say Issa Chiroma no they Cameroon. for that my video. I say if you dey Cameroon, that say don't compromise. I say when I forget say they say some loyal soldier they happy escape. They feel happy escape, but if he search Roma come back for Cameroon or he dey Cameroon now, they for don't arrest you. So if he dey Cameroon, you don't compromise. He know dey Cameroon. Now when I say una don't hear, then say they don't carry una say he know dey Cameroon for confirm which will be tell una. Because which way me at the see am, most people know the see am. That's why La Republic they always take time listening to my messages. And any man will tell you say search Roma dey Senegal na lie. I don't see such rumor for Senegal. I see such rumor for one of these Sahel countries there. Either Niger, Mali, or Burkina Faso. Remember the message where Ibrahim Traore sent them for Pobia. Now one thing that we get for remember. So me I either see such rumor for Niger, Burkina Faso, or Mali. One of those three countries. And that the worst thing that we make Biya be afraid of pass. Because these countries, they need to hear that thing where ECOWAS they talk. They need to hear that thing where African Union they talk. They need to hear that thing where European Union they talk. They need to hear that thing where all this world power they like UN they talk. No, they don't form their own Sahel state where they believe say whatever they do, it be right for use power for take back their country where the Europeans they don't influence some Africans then for take them. So if Issa Churuma they go alliance, when I remember. Wait way it correspond that they run the talk. Wait till they run the tell una. Say Issa Churuma deal with some countries where they support him. They no one expose this young country. What? Which country na a young country for Africa? If they call a country a young country for Africa, I know say na a country where they begin a new kind of democracy or a new kind of system. So no thing say Issa Churuma de Nigeria. No thing say Issa Churuma de Senegal as at the top. Either Niger, Mali, or Burkina Faso. And if he did it, because La Republic, the Cameroon government know which word they tell you. La Republic, the Cameroon government know say they for one of this country, either Niger. He know very well. And he know say those leaders them for they know be French puppet. So it no go easy for them to deceive some of those leaders. And most of these countries, they are Muslim countries. They are these Islamic people. So they go easily relate. And their cause where they stand for, na just cause. Most of them na Pan-Africanist. Where they know say your own the government na puppets. So they go easily relate with Issa Churuma. And La Republic du Cameroon know say if 3 countries or even one stand for back Issa Churuma, they know say they need to talk now about giving the picking them for ground arms. No, they need to talk now about that one again now. Any man who should don't need his dream, it is sleep for a better La Republic will come around the fear say it is so Issa Churuma go carry gun gear for picking them, or the hope for Cameroon military. I tell you my truth, they lie. Because a person like them would already talk of armed conflict. When he talk of arms and defense, he get the money very well, a billionaire. Issa Churuma, as I said, get the money very well. And if some government that is supporting them, when I start expecting, I say, now army from different side will fight una. Rebels from different side. And Biya know that one very well. Yaounde know that one very well. So if you see that they go ahead, they arrest prominent people. Like that businessman for Garwa, where they know say get direct connection with Issa Churuma, and people where they get money, fine, where they feel sponsor cause. They do these things now because they want use like a bargain. Okay, Issa Churuma, if you not do this, we'll go release this. When they arrest the family members with this, after all the warning, they still arrest people. Now bargain. When they arrest some military, they know say this military they in accordance with when he's back, they go back here. So beyond no way to the fear. Now una the citizens una feel say everything don't be over. So the year when I told say everything don't be over. So long as Issa Churuma they out of the country and he still be determined for fight for a victory, my brother, there is danger in the air. Because first play with Issa Churuma day, the country need to support Biya. And if the country need to support Biya, guess what? The country no they under any European pressure. We go pressure them. Say leave that, tell that mommy leave your country. No. The country no they under EU, we go pressure them. The country no they under ECOWAS, we go pressure them. So now one of these 3 countries we are calling where Issa Churuma did. I talk because the Republic of Cameroon government already know. Forget all that propaganda where they make where I don't see black leg, they post and say they for Senegal. Now just for give you hope, say they for Senegal illegally. They want you calm down tension. But me I tell the public the truth, make them know what they happen for the country. Issa Chiroma then for one of that Sahel country, that Sahel region, where they don't form their Sahel alliance. I know that very well. My God-given instinct, they deceive me. And another thing, my God-given instinct, they tell me, I say, all that way Issa Chiroma, they just say, loyal army them, they could fight for you, they day for defending. Now lie. Army we go fight, go come on for different side. Although so one day for Cameroon go join. And Biano say a plan like that it take place if their negotiation where they go underground no go work because they are still discussing with Issa Chiroma right up to now what they talk. Well, if the negotiation no work, we go see army for Cameroon. And they just make this thing as a may not be like say army for different country, don't can enter attack Cameroon. That's why they make them in such a way go be like say no na loyal army them for Cameroon because if army come up for Niger, Kamka attack, it go be say Niger don't attack Cameroon. Or Mali, go be say Mali don't attack Cameroon, or Burkina Faso, go be say Burkina Faso don't attack Cameroon. Don't forget Niger share border of Cameroon for North. So if they just say they for some country closer to Cameroon, where they no one reveal the country identity because now a new country, you need to be twice. So if army for that country they come up for attack, if army for that country they come up for attack, it go mean say that country they attack Cameroon. So Issa Chiroma get from look now another way. The other way now Issa Chiroma need to look at now for claims in a loyal army them inside their regime that is supportive. So that I know go be saying an army for different country can attack. So Biya know this very well. Yaoundé know this very well. That's why Yaoundé the panic. Somebody will say, Big Katika, you talk all these things. You really be happy say me war take place for La Republique de Cameroon. At first, when they be the Kiwi for Southern Cameroons, I be one me the taste way to go through. But when I can see and say the citizens for La Republique de Cameroon and even many of their elites, no be what problem. Now just some few hand-pick of people that the Kiwi and then keep that country backward. I feel pity for them. When I see what you don't go on during this election period, I feel pity for them. I will tell you with my full chest and no, I know why may war take place today. Because now the poor citizens they go still suffer. When I see when military they kill the poor citizens them for street. Wait till they happen. The people when then they cause the problem, they for their room, then they drink their champagne, they provoke people. They tell them say they summon the courage for thief their election, for thief their vote. So for me, I know one may war take place. And then another person tell me say, Big Katika, you as you do so, if they give you power now like president for make decision for Cameroon, you go divide Cameroon and Bazonia and go your own way. I tell the person, say, if you move sugar for inside tea, that tea no be tea again and bolo. I mean, say if you move sugar for inside tea, you make tea, you no put sugar, no be tea again and mixing. He say, what do you mean? I say, they begin their one-party system. Now we will bring democracy. They begin now only the agenda in the army. We don't know where to be peace, you don't know where to be dialogue, you don't know where to be anything. Now we will bring police. The educational system may be the worst for Africa. Now we bring our West Africa educational system for modernize the educational system. Not only that, many developments we don't take place for that their country. Now we don't the oppose. Even today, they get the mind for hook up fight. Now thanks to us. Ask yourself, say, wait for big Cameroon, if Southern Cameroon will be joining them. Just ask yourself that simple question. Look Central Africa. Just take example for Central Africa, and I saw Cameroon for the backward. So they need we more than which we need them, not only for our resources, not only for our petrol, not only for our knowledge, but for the contribution or they contribute for their country. Remember the time for coup d'etat, na Southern Cameroonian help them. We be still for power. Remember the time for their Makiza war, na Southern Cameroonian help them, Anagoda, with mobile wing police. So, but no be the reason that way I talk say, I no go divide Cameroon. Which I go do now say, I go make Southern Cameroon a country. Yeah, Southern Cameroon will be a country. Now some people they already ask and say, you know, go divide Cameroon, but Southern Cameroon will be a country. How? There are countries inside countries. With the sense I will give Southern Cameroon full autonomy. If I say full autonomy, may go back with a mobile wing police and a military. May go back to educational system, a culture and everything. The only thing we will share with them na identity. And with the identity go identify the two Cameroons. The Southern Cameroons, when Ambazonian, we would like to put the name Ambazonian, and the East Cameroon. We mean say they go be independent, will be independent, but we will still be like brothers. So it means that if we travel to our country, if we travel to our country, to their country, if we work for their country, if we work for our country, but no be inside government. No be inside government with the sense. Some strategic political positions like prime ministers, governors, and senates, chiefs, all those strategic positions, they no fit hold them. But for common work them, some kind of work them like teacher, they no fit be teacher. Military, they no fit be military for our side. But in companies and some other places, they fit work. I talk so because we want make the demarcation be very, very clear. We want make the only thing we will share on. Now only things like access to our country, access to their country. They manage their resources, we manage our resources. We'll be in our area, they be in their area. We'll get our government, they get their government. But they will get access to our country where a person with La République du Cameroon ID card fee work for company, but some strategic government positions they no fit hold them, as well as we will not fit hold their strategic government positions. Because if we totally leave them, that serious competition no go dey wey go help them for fight these thieves for their government, for them for grow. Because when we are together, they will admire, say, see the way Southern Cameroon and Ambazonian they grow. We will be backward, so they will always still they compete with we. Some people say even if we separate, they will still they compete with we. No, that one they will tell them say will be another country. So if you ask me, I will tell you say me, I will make Southern Cameroon a country, make La République du Cameroon the country, but we will still be one. Many countries the way that they exist like that, and no one go start cite examples where they get their national team, they get everything. Because these people, I don't realize that they need we more than which we will need them. Now, coming back to Ambazonian side, where some communique don't leak, as soon as I know say La République du Cameroon, before they do something, they prefer leak them. Where they say they want to send Gala Gerard and some other people made a camca talk to Ambazonians for diaspora. Yes, they know say when this fight start, all which way Ambazonian will need them. Nomination for supporting defending own territory and money. So now, what go happen now? They want find a way to close this other phase so that they don't go get too many fronts for fight. That one be setting. But all the things the way they tell them they do, they never do them. They say they release political prisoner. But let me tell you, Ambazonians, and I know big Katika they ever talk it in. They talk like person we get foresight, and they talk like politician. Now, La République du Cameroon of release Seko Ayoktabe or Adukarinde or Mancho BBC. You know why? The stake are high. I don't talk na grammar so. If they dare now so, it will destabilize their government the more. Because these people will come outside instead create a stronger force now where they know say the government be fragile. So the government being aware of that. Now don't forget La République du Cameroon, they get expert them to where they advise them. They cannot release the Seko now. Even the ceasefire where they talk, La République du Cameroon of his ceasefire now for Northern Zone or for Southern Zone. They no fit do it now. Because they believe say they go give Ambazonia more time to reinforce. Now where the country they fragile. Where they lost ground. They no go ceasefire. The only two way they fit engage on now na dialogue. And if all we will agree say na only dialogue fit end Anglophone problem. I know say I don't fit talk say I know fit share the country now for cajole them. Make they believe so we'll get good faith. Yes, I don't want cajole them. Say I know if share the country, may they believe say we'll get good faith, but may they know say Southern Cameroon will be a country with the army and everything, so that they no go ever dream for their life again for attack we when they know so we'll get an army and we'll invest more on army. May they no doubt our size, may they no judge our size, we'll beat past Rwanda. So if Rwanda forget the whole army where they worry big Congo, so may they no judge our size. We are more than 8 million, we are more than Rwanda in size. We are more than Equatorial Guinea in size. We are more than even many African countries in size. So may they not judge science Cameroonians, their size and their population. If indeed Nasemo will take 3 million of our population build army, we will do that. Because which La Republic don't do for we, it will never repeat again. We will never have joined military. We will never have joined police. Many of those things will not join our tuna. So if I toss I no go separate the country and I get for understand say Southern Cameroon will get a full power like a country. The only thing they will get an access to our country. Now the only thing that we mean say if you come for Southern Cameroon, you go get a different passport. When a Southern Cameroon, if you come for Southern Cameroon, you get a different visa. When a Southern Cameroon visa, but go get one passport where the passport go state the two Cameroons. We'll get one ID card where go state the two Cameroon. East Cameroon and West Cameroon, Ambazonia and the Republic of Cameroon. It go state that very clear. We'll get our two different airports, then two different visa, everything different. The only thing we'll go share, as I don't tell you, we'll go share now only identity, and with the identity go get a clause because we no go fit work for some positions then for our government like military, some position like governors, some position like Senate, all that kind of position. Una feel only work for our companies. Yeah, una feel work for CDC, una feel head CDC, then like supervisors, some kind of things. But when it comes to administrative position, una no go join. No, una go for una own side, go do una own administrative position because una get a very corrupt administrative system. So now wait till that way go happen. So that being said, at the time Ambazonia then say, wait till we then say, anything will go take place, it will take place before a dialogue first, before any release of prisoner, before anything. Because at this moment in Cameroon, mostly now we Cameroon the shake. Cameroon don't know what if it happen. The last thing we Cameroon will ever do now, na for release those people. Naira 10 now. They feel release some of those small shinangong the way they be pick them during that period for protest. They feel release that one day. But you see those big figures. No. You see ceasefire, they know ceasefire now. Which they fit do now for engage for dialogue. So which will get for the ask and say, yes, would they open to dialogue as we don't always talk say would they open for dialogue. But no before dialogue with any shinangong. If Bia or Diongute or the Ngongo then SSF, then they can see we they send that this small shit no white plans them. They can see we need to talk with them. We know they because before they release any prisoner, there must be a dialogue. Before you see Hamas release of Israelis prisoner, too much talk don't pass over ground. First, they need just release prisoner. So una must get some certain form of agreement before they feel release una prisoner. Not just you say before no waka talk we una release our prisoner. No. Una get for bargain on something. The fit una say, okay, una stop ghost town, we release prisoner. Una agree, una sign, they release the prisoner, una stop ghost town. So na so, the fit una again say, okay, una ceasefire, we'll do this one. Small, na so develop, na so dialogue the develop, na so crisis the end, na step by step. You know, Joe woke up there and say, release our prisoner, which be on the form of the bargain. Okay, when I talk now, say because the prisoners they be innocent, because there many cotton talks say they release them. No, La Republic they use that prisoner, keep them captive because why use them too for bargain. He want use them again sooner. So now your own strength, now part of your own strength that beside the military strength, you know, just there is okay, give up your own strength. Una get for going to discussion first. So which is Ambazonia they need to the ask La Republic now and I say one, if you want more talk, make a public announcement. I mean say Bia go for your website, go talk say one talk with Ambazonia. Not this thing they do and back when I go pick two people then send them they can see Ambazonia. No. Go for your official websites, you be post. Just like how you become for your end of year speech, you say you'll continue the key Ambazonians. So make a speech, talk say You don't decide, say you want to talk with Southern Cameroonians and Ambazonians. Then you list the representatives where they go head the dialogue. After you do that, Ambazonian they will meet up and make the minutes for the dialogue they be known for the public. That one at the first step. I don't go, we will come again.